Hello, again it's me. This is number 3. All right? Okay, so we all know I don't have a real Italian accent. Who cares? This is how I'm gonna do this video. If you wanted, I could do it with a Jewish accent, okay? Like my father's side. But they don't even have a Jewish accent. Jewish. Well, my aunts did. My father's aunts. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna do, okay? You don't like it? Too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try and think of what I wanted to do. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Grandma and Robbie. That's what she called him. Robert Rizzo, his name was. Every time she go to bed, he thinks of different jokes. One night he put itching powder in there, in the bed. As she goes to bed and she scratches. Robbie, I don't know what's going on. I'm itching everywhere. I don't know what happened. And he laughed. He just doesn't say anything to her. He don't know. I don't know, Maggie. Her name was Margaret. Her real name was Margaret. But everybody called her Maggie. Just like my mother's name was Dolores, Helena. And my granddaughter's name is Helena after her. But anyway, I get in my own head. God, I wish I'd get out of it. Anyway, so, Maggie, I don't know what you're talking about, he says. Another time, he put a mask on. A really ugly mask, uglier than me. And he lays down on the pillow, and he says, Maggie, are you coming to bed? She says, I'm coming, Robbie, I'm coming. She goes up there, and he's laying there with this mask on. She screams so hard. I don't know how this woman did not have a heart attack. It was too funny. Every time she's doing something in the kitchen, Maggie, get me this, get me that, get me this, get me that. But he does it to be funny and to have, happy life. They love to bicker back and forth, but that's how they stay happy. A lot of couples do this. So one day he says, okay, Maggie, I'm going down to the church. The church. And every year they have a big parade. And all the men in the family, they play. Like my godfather, Ronald, he played, I forgot what he played. See, I'm getting old too, so I forget. I think it was the clarinet, or the horn, or somebody's horn he played. Everybody played everything. My Uncle Ralphie was there, cousins. My brother started walking. I think he only walked for the food. Because all the people in the neighborhood, they bring out big tables and they put all kinds of food on there. You name it, they have it. Sausage peppers. I think they had cannolis, and all the cousins stop and they talk to each other. Even my aunt Helen and Mary, they all stop and they talk to everyone. Gloria and Marie. Everyone. It was wonderful. And they carry this great big Blessed Mary. And all the old ladies, they sing. And every week the men go to the church and they have a meeting. And the people in all the men, they bring and they bring money, and they put it in there so that they could do all this stuff for the church, or the church. It's called the Congregationsbongenziel, Our Lady of Good Counsel. So Grandpa said, Maggie, I'm going to the church. And she said, you don't have a church tonight. Yes, we're having a meeting because we're going to have the parade. Well, she started again on Grandpa. You're only going there because you want to flirt with the ladies. Maggie, what ladies? There's no ladies in there. It's only the men that has the meetings. Yes, there is. You know you want to go. Well, let me tell you something, people. These ladies are old ladies. They would walk behind the saint. Everybody pins dollars or how much money they want to on the saint. It goes to the church and so on. All they do is bend over and they sing like the Ave Maria. Ave Maria, prega per me. And that's what they do. They're so old, they could crumble any day. I think they're all dead now, honestly. And the rest of the family, their families and whoever's families, they do it. Now even my brother can't do it. He's so sick. We don't even know if he's going to live another year. It's terrible, terrible. Everybody pray for him. Really, I'm not kidding. But, so, like every year that different people pass away, then somebody else in the family take over their spot. But I'm thinking, seriously, Grandma, you think that Grandpa wants an old lady? And they hunch over and they cry and they got the tissues and oh, poor Grandma. Umbatsa. Well, he drive her that way. That's what the heck, you know. But no, they're very good together. He does a lot of nice things for her. So anyhow, let's flip the switch here for a little bit. So growing up, we had an extended family, the Flannerys. We do things with them all the weekends. We go to picnics at the big park, and their children take care of us. They was about a year older than us, or maybe 2 or 3, and it was so nice. I remember everybody. We'd go there during the week, and on the weekends, if we didn't go to the park, what the heck is going on here? We go to the Aunt Pam and Uncle Charlie's house. And we sit, my mama have coffee with Aunt Pam, and she's always in the dirt with making up plants and everything, and cakes. Oh, Italian eyes. Oh, Marona. That was so good, so dolce, so sweet. And it's so good. And now I got the recipes. I just didn't make them yet. But anyway, their kids, they babysit for us. But one year they had, and I remember Stevie and Carol. Stevie's the oldest. They just was courting then, just dating each other. And they have a blanket out on the lawn. They're so cute. They're looking at each other like, ooh, you're so sexy. And they're having lunch to sit, and they hold hands, and we thought, you know, we're little, and we're looking at them. It was kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it was the hippie days. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Carol. I don't know. But they were so sweet and in love, and we all just felt like, you know, us girls, we were at that age. And we envied them. So anyway, Aunt Pam said, why don't you kids go on in the pool? It's nice. It's a hot day. It's nice. Well, they keep the pool. I think it was 4 foot. It might have been 3 foot, but I think it was 4 foot pool. And they put it in the garage. So we go in there, and I think it was Davy or Wally. They go in, and they sit in the middle of a tube, a tire tube. And they're floating around in it. And Michael looks at me and says, quick, when they get out, you and me go in there, okay? We'll have a race. Davy said to me, I'll help you. I'll help you have a race. I'm afraid. I said, no, don't be afraid. I get in the tube, and I'm going to try and do the same tricks he does. Oh, I did. I flipped over, and I thought I was drowning. It felt like I kept turning and turning and turning over and over. And I screamed. I jump out. Help me, help me. And I go back under again. And I'm swirling and turning. All of a sudden, my hero comes. It was Stevie. Steve come out. Stevie said, Don't worry, I'll catch you. I'll get you. I'll take you out. Help, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. But Stevie pulls me out. I didn't want to let go of Stevie. Stevie, I'm drowning. You saved me. You'll be my hero. I was so glad he was there. You have no idea. And he was so cute. Turns out I ended up going out with Wally. And I was engaged to him. He was the younger boy in the family. Davy was the baby. Wally was the next one up. So was I. It's like my family. Sandy was the baby. Oh, and then we had Linda. I think she had a crush on Wally. But it turned out me and Wally started dating. Anyway, we can't talk about that. No. My husband, he not like that. Anyway, it don't matter. But we have so much fun with them. We go to a big picnic with the whole family. And there's a big fishing pond. And of course, all the boys, they take the dead fish in the pond. They throw them at us, hit us in the back with these fish. What the hell is the fish dead for? I don't know. Maybe they hit them. Maybe they killed them first, and then they throw them at us. Unless they told us they were dead fish, and they really wasn't. But we had so much fun. And Daddy always played badminton with Aunt Pam. But it's funny, because every time, Daddy's pants split. It was cute. And my sister Sandy, she was so fat she couldn't even sit up in the stroller. We had to have one person sit on one side and one person sit on the other side just to hold her up. It was the funniest thing in the world. And Linda and Debbie, they push us on the swings. And Patty. Now Michael, my brother Michael, had the biggest crush on Patty. Oof! They made a pact that if they both are alive when they turn, I don't know, 60, 70, I think it's 70, they're going to marry each other. Oh, bless Patty's soul. I don't know. Michael's are hard to handle sometimes today. But anyhow, we had so much fun. When we babysit, Debbie would do from The Wizard of Oz. We represent the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop Kids. And then my brother would give him a run for the money. He'd go upstairs, he'd go out the bathroom window and gets on top of the roof. And they was a nervous wreck. How am I going to get him off the roof? How am I getting off the roof? Get in here, Michael. And, oh, he drove them nuts. Then he finally come in the house and we get a phone call. Debbie, it's for you. I answered the phone. Hello? How come you're not at my house? What do you mean? You're supposed to be babysitting for me. No, I'm not old enough to babysit. I'm coming there. I'm going to get you. No, you can't come and get me. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to babysit. I have a babysitter now. I started crying. I'm scared. I'm scared that this person's going to come over here and get me. He was a man. We didn't know who it was. I forget who it was. It was either Stevie or if it was Wally. One of them was making believe just to scare me. Oh, they scared me, all right. These Flannerys, I'll tell you what, they were so funny. I even stayed with them for a little while. My mama got sick and I stayed there, and I had to stay in Davy and Molly's room. I was going to stay in Patty's room, but I don't know what happened. Oh, she wanted her bed to herself. She didn't like to sleep with other people. We got along. Don't get me wrong. We all got along. I remember even stomping grapes. It was fun. We made some wine with Aunt Pam. It was so much fun. I don't know if we washed our feet. Of course we did. Oh, gosh, those were the days. Nicer days we had. Someday I want my children to go and see their children's children. And I want to see them, too, because they are all grown up now. Janine and Jill and, oh, my God, and they have their own children. It's so lovely. I want to see them. They're nicer kids. Very good kids. They raise beautiful children. Beautiful, beautiful. In fact, Davy lives not far from me. Only 4 hours. One day I have to get his address and we go see him. Okay, everybody. Have a good night. Can you believe I'm running out of things to think about? No, I talk about. I never run out of things to talk about. I'm just a lonely old lady sitting here with a make-believe accent. Ah, but come bella. It's a dolce vita. That means it's a sweet life. My mother always say to me, it's a good life if you don't weaken. But if you give it to God, God gives you everything, all the tools you need. No matter what goes wrong in your life, He will get you through it. It's true. And I even went to church with him. That's right. One more thing. We went to church one time with Aunt Pam, and it's a different kind of church that we go to. Now I'm a Baptist, a Southern Baptist. But when we went with Aunt Pam, I went with my mama one night, and her brother come up to me, and he puts his hand on my head, and he's pushing it back and saying these things, and I started shaking really bad. And when he turned around and he leave, Aunt Pam said to me, "What's the matter? You crying? Is it 'cause you're spiritual?" "No, I'm scared. I want to leave." Aunt Pam cracked up a laughing. But anyway, it was fun. It was nice. It was a blessing. And I miss those people so much. They're always in my heart, always in my thoughts. And I love them. And I love you folks. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, hit them with a shoe and kill them. Good night.